Hi guys, welcome to the pre-flight for a PA-44 Seminole here at Western Michigan. First step is we're going to check to make sure our flight controls are free and correct in all directions. Turkey with the rudder is moving freely. The ailerons are turning. Looks satisfactory. Next step is we're going to set our parking brake. Push on the brakes, pull on the handle to set them. Make sure our magneto switches are off. They're over here on the left side of the panel, and they are indicated off. Make sure our fuel pumps are off. Fuel pumps are off. Make sure our landing gear selector is down. It's here on the left side of the throttle quadrant. It is down. Throttle controls are at idle. Mixture is at cutoff. And then our propellers are at full feather, or all the way up. Cowl flaps need to be open. They're down here, you push for open. Next trim, you need to make sure it's got full range of travel right here. You rotate the wheel and make sure it's rotating. There's an up, a down, and a neutral. You need to have it in the neutral position for takeoff. Make sure your radio master switch is off, which is right here. All electrical switches are off, right here. Next thing we need to do is confirm that our prop area is clear because we're going to be turning the master switch on. So I'm going to call clear prop. Clear prop! Make sure our battery mat switch is on. Alright, we're going to wait for the MFD and the PFD to warm up. We've noticed that our gyro has righted itself and that it's coming online. You can hear the spooling up. Wait for the Avidyne system to come up so we can check our fuel quantities. So it's initializing now. Turn the brightness up so we can see it a little better for you guys.
Question 3, Battle Creek, tap 4 to beam the numbers, left downwind, runway 23 left.
While we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and test the annunciator panel and make sure all of our warning lights are going to light up. As you can see, pushing, all of our lights are lighting up, so we know that those are going to come on when something happens. Here's our fuel page. We have 28.9 gallons according to the MFD. We're going to re-verify when we do dip the tanks. We're coming over here and make sure that our gear lights are green, meaning that we have good, our gear is down. And now we're going to check our heat, or our lights around the aircraft. So we got our landing lights coming on, recognition lights, strobe lights on. We're going to check to make sure they're good. Good. Right wing is good. And verify that our landing lights are good. Check the landing light. Good. Good. Go ahead and shut those off. Did we check the strobe light or the beacon on the tail? Okay, that's satisfactory. We're going to turn the pitot heat on. Give it a few minutes to warm up. And now we can check the pitot heat. Go ahead, check the pitot heat. Just touch it, see if it's warm. Good. Pitot heat's good. And now our master can go off. We're going to extend our flaps for our right wing. Go down in notches. Alright, fully deployed. Say again, sir?
Are the mags and the master off?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks.
And we verified our windows are relatively clean, there's no big strikes. So now we're going to move out to the right wing.
It feels something green. Make sure there's no water or debris in there. Then you check the main gear. Make sure the tread's on the tire. Then you check the surface condition. So you just run your hand over, make sure there's no nicks and dents and no chipping from there. Check the static wicks. Make sure they're all good. Check your flap and aileron. So shake the flap, make sure it's good. Aileron. They're all connected. Check your wingtip. Lights are good. They're not broken. Good. Check your tie down. That's good. Scupper drain filter. Which one was that one?
Probably the engine out there too.
Oh. Scupper drain. And fuel contents. It's right there. Check the engine oil level. Between 6 and 7, or 7, yeah, 6 and 8. Check your spinners, nothing in the way, props. Engine coolant inlets, there's no FOD. Check the cowl flaps down here, they're open. Check your wheel back. Make sure there's nothing in there, no FOD, no debris. Main gill strut, silver, so you're good. Main gear, good. Brake pads and disc, make sure there's no wear and tear. Inboard wing section, nothing. Okay, I'm done.
Alright, first thing to do with the front fuselage is just check the general condition. So just look it over, make sure there's nothing really obviously wrong with it. Next step, if you have chocks, you're to remove those, but we don't have any chocks, you don't have to worry about that. Alright, next step is to check the landing lights, which are right here and right here. Just make sure, check the general condition, make sure they're clear so, you know, light can go through. It's always good when lights work. Alright, now to check the nose gear strut. So you have to check proper inflation, so if you see silver right here, that means it's good. So that's all fine and dandy. Alright, next point is to look at the battery vents, which are these little tubes right here. Just make sure they're all clear, nothing's clogging them. Makes vents very ineffective if they are not open. Alright, then we have the heat intake and exhaust vent. The intake is right here on the side, so this hole right here. And the exhaust is right below, down here. This little nub right there. External power door is right here. You want to make sure that's closed, not like this, that's bad. You want it closed like that. And in some of these aircraft, the outside air temperature probe would be on the windshield, but however in this case, it's actually on the left wing, so that's where you're going to check that.
Alright, first we want to check our inboard wing. Move down here. The wheel bay. Strut silver, wheelbase clear. Brakes are good, traction set. Cowl flap is open and not structured. Exhaust pipes are cleared. Move up here to the oil. Oil has to be in between 6 and 8 quarts. We're right here at 7, so we're good. Make sure it's not too tight. Put it around here. Top. Everything in here is clear. No bird's nests. Check the prop. Come over here to the gas. We'll dip it. And we're at about 41 gallons. Checking our leading edge. Out here for the temperature probe. Make sure that's connected. Check both stall horns. Make sure they're connected. Check our pier tube. Make sure there's no clog. And it's still secured. The landing light. All the bolts are in. Other lights. Come down here. Check our static ports. Make sure they're on tight. Up and down. Check the other ring is opposite. Make sure it's connected. Down here. Check all three hinges are bolted. Check it's secured.
I'm going to check the back left side. The first thing you want to do is check the antenna. You want to make sure they're not detached or anything. This one. These other two. Then you want to check the bottom antenna as well. Make sure everything's okay with that. Then you want to check the windows, make sure that they're clean, not broken, not cracked. Then you want to check this, make sure it's not clogged, and it's clean inside as well. Next thing is the static port, make sure it's all good. Then you want to check the bottom, make sure it's clean, not dirty, all the cleanliness. Check the inspection plate, make sure all the screws are on it, it's not loose.
Hi, I'm Quincy, and I'll take you to the back of the plane. First off, we're going to make sure the straps are taken off the plane, make sure all our rivets are in right here, check the general condition of the back. Make sure our antennas are connected, here and here. Now we go through in here, make sure our pulleys are connected in here. General condition of the rudder's looking fine. We'll give a little tug on each side, make sure it's moving correctly, and it is. Move up here, check the general condition of the stabilizer, make sure there's no dents and dings and all the rivets are in. And then we make sure our position light connected and attached. Come over here to have a better view of it. Then we can swing back down, make sure our antennas are connected again. And this side of the plane, no dents or dings and no rudder or stabilizer or anything. That's it.
Now all we're going to do is we're going to make sure all the screws in the inspection panel are there. We'll move up the aircraft, just make sure there are no dings or dents. Check that the antenna's there. Continue moving up. Check the static port. There's a little hole on the side. Make sure that's not clogged up. Antenna up here. Antenna right back over here. Continue down. Take this. Put it away. Shut and stow this. Everything will fine.